Speaking of stones, red cinnabar or red coral? Have you ever held a piece of deep red jewelry, captivated by its fiery hue, and wondered about its story? Many people admire such treasures and often encounter two lookalikes, red cinnabar and red coral. Their saturated reds can look identical to the untrained eye. One is born from the fiery depths of the earth, forged in volcanic heat. The other is a gift from the ocean, built by tiny marine creatures over years. Cinnabar is mercury sulfide with a vivid brick red to scarlet color. Carved surfaces can show granular or slightly crystalline texture. Luster ranges from earthy matte to a bright, almost metallic sheen. Frequently carved into beads, pendants, and decorative objects, especially in traditional Chinese arts. Red coral is the hardened skeleton of a marine animal. Warm, uniform red with pink or orange tones, smooth polish, and subtle growth lines or wood grain patterns. Use a simple checklist of tests to move beyond first impressions. First, hardness. On the Mohs scale from 1, talc, to 10, diamond. Cinnabar is very soft, about 2 to 2.5. It can be scratched with a copper coin, even a firm fingernail. Red coral is slightly harder, around 3 to 4. A fingernail won't scratch it, but a knife blade will. This small difference is a key diagnostic for gemologists. Next, luster, the way a surface reflects light. Cinnabar can show submetallic, even adamantine, or oily shine. Older carvings may look more earthy. Red coral is vitreous, glassy, but often soft, waxy, or silky in quality, never truly metallic. If it isn't a valuable heirloom, a streak test can help. Cinnabar leaves a distinct scarlet or reddish-brown streak, a classic identifier. Red coral yields a white or very pale pink streak, matching its calcium carbonate base, not its red pigment. This test is destructive, never on finished jewelry. Under magnification, coral reveals organic structure. Look for fine parallel growth lines or tiny circular patterns on cross-sections. Cinnabar lacks biological patterns. Expect granular or crystalline texture, and sometimes tiny metallic-looking mercury inclusions. Remember, cinnabar from mines, coral from the sea. Cinnabar, Spain, China, the Americas, geology, heat, pressure. Coral, Mediterranean and parts of the Pacific, slow living growth. Valuable reds attract imitations. For coral, dyed bone, or ivory, are common. Bone shows Haversian pores, not coral's lines. Plastic is frequent. It melts with an acrid odor. Coral won't melt and may smell like burning hair. Glass feels colder, harder, and often shows tiny round bubbles. Look for conchoidal fractures on damage. Glass is less dense than cinnabar. Reconstituted cinnabar, powder plus resin, is pressed into molds, often too uniform and slightly light. Red lacquer over wood is another lookalike. True lacquerware is an art form, not solid mineral. Buy from reputable dealers and seek lab certificates for expensive antique coral or cinnabar. Once identified, proper care preserves beauty. Different compositions, different care. Coral is organic, soft, and porous. Keep it away from hairspray, perfume, and cleaners. Clean gently with a soft, damp cloth. No ultrasonic cleaning, no prolonged soaking. Store separately to avoid scratches. Cinnabar needs different caution. It's mercury sulfide. Its dust can be toxic. Never grind, sand, or cut without proper safety gear. Wash hands after handling older or rough pieces. Avoid heat and prolonged direct sunlight. Surfaces can darken. Remember, weight, hardness, luster, structure. Cinnabar is heavy, soft, and leaves a red streak. Coral is lighter, a bit harder, and shows organic growth. When in doubt, consult a gemologist and enjoy the stories of red from earth and sea.